Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Morris is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Porter in at the three, the small forward. And for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with King. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the three. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Good work there as it goes.
Porzingis playing with some heart now, never giving up or into the defense, muscling through that difficult shot.
Morris kicks to Harris. Passes it to Porter. On the wing, Morris. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. This game coming on the heat. Oh,
come on. Well, it's clear that Porzingis has some athleticism. That dunk right there, ferocious.
Morris passes to Jokic. Outside, Porter. Floats one. It's not going to go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
King inside. Millsap's there. Here's Porzingis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Maybe a little more fundamental with positioning there to be ready for that offensive rebound. Porzingis, some extra effort on the offensive glass that time.
And Jokic throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And King, here we go. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. Good on the 13-footer. He's got 8.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Pass to Jokic. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
On defense, the Mavericks. 6-point game. Morris against Brunson. Here's Porter. Millsap trying to get open. Here's Jokic. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Jokic has got 6 points. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Morris passes to Millsap. Porter looking it over. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Outstanding look from the perimeter from Gary Harris. When he gets space to shoot from there, he has no problems with it.
Now King in the game against Chicago. Very impressive. Five on the clock. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the closer Porzingis gets to the basket, the more aggressive he becomes. And for good reason. He's going to get fouled.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, the talent for Porzingis is off the charts, and the 7'3" Latvian has some incredible post moves, a lethal jumper. Just keep pushing his talent envelope.
Denver making a switch here. Hampton's checked in. Now here's Hampton. 17 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. From outside the arc, another 3 for Denver.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Doncic. Basket good. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Morris dishes to Porter. Kicks it to Millsap. 3-pointer. The shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. To the paint, Jokic with the steal. And the pass to Hampton. Now here is Morris. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Jokic in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Back to King. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Morris against Brunson. Morris kicks to Jokic. Nice D from Porzingis. Mavericks leading by 6. King the pass to Porzingis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
More and more as Porzingis is playing these minutes and has these scoring opportunities, he's dealing with the contact much better.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Hampton. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. King the pass to Porzingis. Over Bull. Dallas moving it around.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
To the left wing. Cranes the 3-pointer.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
And King, here we go. Got a piece of it. Here's Barton. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And here is Hardaway after Bol made that last three-pointer. Richardson the pass to King. It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Hampton after the made shot from King. Barton outside, lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle, Jokic with the steal. Takes a shot at the elbow, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
That's a pretty smooth release for a 6'10" center on the perimeter.
Richardson, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Hampton with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Hampton passes to Barton.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Doncic passes to King. Basket counts.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Barton after the made shot from King. Barton passes to Jokic, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
Jokic with the bucket.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. Both free throws good from King.
Man, they are just living at the line.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Pass to Barton. He kicks the ball. Here's Hartenstein. Misses the three. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's King, and that one is stuffed right through.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Hardaway comes to help. In the corner, Bull with it. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Barton surveying the floor. Pass to Bull. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And here is King. 20 points for him. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Burke. Fires the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hardaway against Barton. Hampton passes to Bull. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dozier. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. No good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And we caught up before the game with Nikko Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego.
Greg. The Mavericks will go for a different look here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. King comes in for Dwight Powell. Doncic is checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Burke. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Morris is out there with Hampton. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Bull. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Maverick in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Throws it up high. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there, one of his better qualities as a passing big. You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
Morris into the lane. Down low, Bull, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Doncic. He's got 5. There's the pass to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Porzingis comes with the double team. And the dunk by Hampton.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to King. Back to Brunson. Jokic with it. 29 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is Dallas. Dallas leading by 19 points. Doncic kicks to Hardaway.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in.
That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
Denver's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Passes it to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And King, here we go. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
As hot as he's getting, they have to plan on bringing the double team every time he touches it.
The Mavericks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Richardson, he's checked in for Dallas. That free throw good from King. 1:33 left in the first half of the game. Here's Dozier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Hampton, and the three ball is good. Hampton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
And Jokic throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
And King, here we go.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Porzingis with the steal, and Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Long arms and some quick hands that time. Some good awareness as Porzingis just kept moving.
Here's Dozier, guarded by Doncic. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Dallas with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game for Maverick.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And there's Porzingis. Then it's King. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Here's Morris. Millsap finds Harris. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Here's Morris after the made shot from King. King with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Pulls up for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now, Jokic, 16 points for him. And here's Millsap from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight. Here's King. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
In the corner, it's Morris. He goes up again. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Morris has got 10 points in the game. Here's King. Sinks the triple.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here is Morris. He's got 10. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
Martin's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's King. He has 40. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Barton. Jokic inside. Offensive rebound. Here's Millsap. Misses from close range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Burke comes in for Jalen Brunson. Outside for Millsap. And again, unable to change momentum here. King, the pass to Doncic. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Well, as soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And here's Barton, following the 3 from King. Outside Millsap. On the wing, Morris. And there's the call on Maverick. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Foul, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a switcher also. Here's King. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Here's Porter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
King against Porter. Brunson with a clean look and a little luck that time, but it drops. Brunson's got 12 in the game.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off for Zingis. The Nuggets making a switch here. Green's checked in.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris kicks to Porter. Shoots it. That one off the back iron and out.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Denver's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Can't connect from short range. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 10. Back to Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
There's been a lot of talk about Michael Porter Jr. and the way that he plays and how athletic he is. How's he doing that on the vegan diet? For some, it works well.
And Porter drops them both. Here's King. And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so it's Dallas with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Jermichael Green is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Hampton. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Outside, Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Poked away. King with the steal. Lets it go with a three. Buries it from three-point range. King's got 55.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
On the wing, Morris. Brunson covering. Outside, Porter. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Harris. Good on the bucket.
You don't want Gary Harris in that close to the rim, even when you defend him, capable of scoring in there.
King, the pass to Johnson. Good work defensively by Millsap. Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Morris. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Harris outside. Millsap left side. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
And it's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Morris kicks to Porter. That shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. From deep. Denver grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Morris passes to Jokic. The tray. Mavericks with the rebound. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. It's stolen by Morris. Johnson with the block.
Well, if you can use that athleticism on offense, why not try it on defense? James Johnson putting his 7'1" wingspan to great use.
King, that's good.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Morris passes to Jokic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jokic has got 20.
Well, the versatility of this young stud, Jokic, is just ridiculous. Shoots threes, posts up, put the ball on the floor. Did I mention passing?
King. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. King with the steal. Shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in. King's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Jokic with the bucket.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
King's shot is off.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And here is Harris. Inside, shoots over King. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
The windmill finish. That is nasty. How do you do?
Oh, finishes the play with utterly no regard for his own safety. The pass to Millsap. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. And it's sent back by Millsap. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Nuggets on D. Here's King. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Dozier. Astonagi. And there it is for him. Najee's got his first bucket of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Passes it to Harris. He dishes it to Green. And there's the call on Maverick. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And after some time over in France and the G League, JaMychal Green catching on as a steady NBA veteran.
In Memphis, the Grizzlies played him over Zach Randolph for some time. He's a guy that just keeps working and has found a niche now as his three-point shot has found more consistency in the NBA.
Porter's checked in for Gary Harris. King with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. From deep three-point range, connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Porter. He kicks it to Green. The pass to Najee. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
King's shot is off. Denver's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Maverick.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Dozier. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Milton. Bangs home the trifecta.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Back to King. From deep. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.